Hello everybody, my name is Pravus, and welcome back to more Plague Inc. Evolved custom scenarios. Since we just did a scenario that is based around a meteor crashing to Earth, let's try for another one. This one is going to be called the Galactic Plague. There it is, by Jeopardy. It looks like somebody else may have also ripped off the same scenario. Interesting, I don't approve of that. You are a virus that came from inside a huge meteor that crashed in the Australian outback, killing many people. Your mission is to destroy Earth, can you? This is my first scenario, and it is quite short, at least on casual, so you probably want to lock the secret symptom total globe consumption. Hope you enjoy Praise Pravus. Hey, I wasn't looking for that, but it's always good to see a fan in the workshop. I love it when my peeps decide to go ahead and try being creative. I encourage it. All right, it's a virus type. ATP boost, Darwinist, aquastatic extremophile, and symptostasis seems to be just fine. If it's fast on casual, I'm debating, let's just go ahead and bump it up to brutal difficulty. I'm not going to do mega brutal because I never know, but at least brutal difficulty, let's go for it. Virus 684GH. Does that stand for anything? No idea. You have traveled on a huge meteor crashing into the Australian outback. Okay. Never started in Australia before, I think. Starting in islands is usually a bad idea. Kind of difficult to get off of anything unless they have lots of ports and plains, which Australia at least does. They're kind of equivalent to the UK in this case, but just dry and hot as opposed to wet and cold, but all right. Transmissions. Oh, okay, we got a few things on here. We have our standard bird, rodent, livestock. We have our insects and blood, air and water, but we also have radiation. The pathogen is able to travel on alpha waves. Let's pick that up. That sounds fun. Beta waves. Is the next one going to be gamma? Could be. All right, symptoms. Okay, we actually have some uniqueness here. Coughing, typical position there. Cysts, typical there. Rash, a little different, usually up here, and anemia, usually down here. So some stuff's been rearranged. Is it actually going to be unique? I don't know. We're going to find out. Sweating won't be very beneficial to me right now. I'll go ahead and pick up the cysts. Sweating is usually good if you want to get into some cold countries. I mean, it's pretty good to get, and it's something I almost always do get, but given that we started in Australia, it's not going to be as impactful as some things. Then again, you know, we just got increased rainfall. So, who knows? I want to get the coughing and the sneezing if that's an option. Lots of infectivity to get there with a very little amount of severity. So, my symptoms I find usually end up being my heavy lifters at the very beginning of the scenario. Then we start looking for ways to kind of spread out of that. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the air, not only because it gets me around faster in Australia, but I'm hoping to get off the island and onto some more continents to speed up the spread. Sweating mutated. We have reasonably high mutation chance, is what I'm observing right off the bat, so I'm a little concerned about that working against me, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and also pick up water to try and encourage getting onto a port. There we go. Get out of here. Get into Madagascar. And the USA. There we go. Perfect. And the UK. Even better. All right, so we're in a few different places now. That's helpful. We could go for air level 2, but let's take a look at abilities. We have our cold, heat, and drug resistance. We also have cloning pass. What? Gives access to the cloning abilities. I don't know what that means. It's interesting, but for now, let's go for some drug and some cold resistance so we spread faster in Europe, the USA, and the UK. I am a little concerned about getting into places like Greenland, Australia. Again, a bit of a slow start might be kind of difficult. We have to be very careful with our severity and our lethality to start off. I think I need to go for another level of cold resistance, but we haven't spread very far up to the north. So maybe we need to get things like insects won't do me a lot of good. Rodents, I don't think. Maybe birds, just to get some land transmission going in my favor. That could be helpful. More air transmission wouldn't be terrible. Looks like the birds are actually working out pretty well, though. Good lord. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go for some more air. Water transmission and extreme bioaerosol is certainly going to be a good option for me. I'll pick up that as well. Pneumonia. Good for cold countries, so that actually could work, but we're still not infecting Russia via plane yet, despite the fact that we are in lots of these different countries, so I'm sort of surprised by that. May need to go for some livestock to kind of speed this along. We are getting into Russia now. Still no sign of people working on a cure. That's great. Let's go for some more drug resistance and the cold resistance. Got into Iceland. Okay. So what are we missing then? It's really going to come down to Greenland. Everything else we can access eventually via land transmission. So it all comes down to speeding up how fast we are spreading in Russia and in Norway. I don't see myself getting much better than we already are, though. Let's find out what's going on with this cloning pass. This leads to clone yourself and release a burst infecting random countries. Oh, okay. So it appears that we have a spore burst. That means I actually have very little to worry about. Let's go ahead and pick up the radiation gamma waves, and let's also go for hypersensitivity. Ooh, what's this? Black hole? Fluid released overly energizes, creating a small black hole that pulls humans in closer. It's free and it's slightly lethal. I'll do that. Sure, causes a bigger black hole. Okay. Black hole 3 causes an even bigger black hole. I mean, what's the last one going to be? Causes a monumentally large black hole that swallows up the Earth? Actually, wait, they did say it was total Earth consumption, right? Yeah, so that very well might be exactly what's going to end up happening. I don't know. We just got black hole 3 for whether I like it or not, and there's extreme gravitational pull. Okay, we're getting a little bit high in lethality. I got to be somewhat cognizant of that. Let's go for the clone burst and try to get into... We did not get into Greenland. That, frankly, sucks. But we got into it anyway via a boat, so all is well. No need for more spore bursts. Now we just need to ramp up that mutation chance somehow. Not mutation chance, sorry, infectivity. Could go for radiation 3. I don't see any problem with going for that. What are we mostly missing? Hot countries and a couple other places. We'll go for some insects. I think that'll be fine. And maybe livestock for the rural? Greenland counts as none of the above, so that's the only downside. Yeah, okay. I mean, there's nothing really we can do any better in Greenland than we already are, unfortunately. Mutation chance might be a little too high, though. Extreme gravitational pull just began. Okay, the cure is getting slowed down a little bit. How are we doing in Greenland? Are we killing too fast? I don't think so. Cannibalism? Whoa, what's happening in my absence? Holy crap, things have happened. Okay, so we got the cysts, hypersensitivity, blah, 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 seizures, tumors, hemorrhagic shock, hemophilia. Okay, so we got all that. That apparently unlocked cannibalism, increasing infectivity as well as lethality. Wasn't expecting that, but the extra infectivity is enough to really make a big difference. So let's go for the clone expansion, the massive clone deployment. Does this open up a super black hole? It does not. Where's the secret? You said there was a secret. I want to know where it is. We've already got all the radiation types. We already got all the symptoms. We got cannibalism, which I wasn't expecting. I got all the clones on the off chance the extra radiation would lead to something. Doesn't appear that it did, though. What else could lead to a super expansion? Extreme bioaerosol, I severely doubt, but we'll pick you up. No. Genetic hardening. I doubt that, too. I have no idea. Where is the unique one? I want to know where it is. That's the one that I was getting excited about. Let's go for some blood. I don't know. I feel had here. There should be a super secret somewhere. Super secret sauce. I can't find it, and it makes me sad. Maybe we need to go for heat resistance. I don't think so. Environmental hardening? No. Huh. I would have thought it would lead to, like, just, you know, the big black holes lead to total Earth consumption. It's locked behind something, which is probably a good thing just to make sure the mutation chance doesn't accidentally get you screwed over, but I don't know. Genetic reshuffle? I can't imagine, but I guess I'll go ahead and pick it up to save myself a little score. Yeah, no idea. Okay. Well, what I can always do, of course, is pick the scenario right back up and turn on a cheat for unlimited DNA. We can actually just pick everything up and see what happens. Maybe there's something hidden, or maybe it's bugged, or there's just like a slight error by the author. These things do happen on occasion. You never know. I like to think not, but I can forgive it if it does happen, right? I'm a forgiving sort. I rarely hold things against people when they make mistakes in plaguing scenarios, right? That doesn't fit my personality at all. Oh, anyway. All right, come on, just finish up. A little bit more. There we go. All right, we have eliminated all life on Earth. 390 days is relatively fast. I'm surprised we did not get 3 stars. We only got 2. 57% cure progress, 58,614 days. Okay, so as far as the scenario itself, it goes by a little bit fast. I feel like the mutation chance might be a little too high, but they did say it was going to go fast, and honestly, that's probably why. If you slow down the mutation chance a smidge, you actually might have a slightly better time with that. Everything else is either generic or adds just a little bit of extra speed, such as the radiation, etc., etc. I like the addition of the black holes. I'm not really sure where it comes from with the bacteria or the virus from a meteor, but I guess, I don't know, it transcends time and space and pierces through dark matter or something. I don't know. I think it's pretty decent. I'll give it a thumbs up, but I want to know what happens with that super black hole. So let me try finding it again, and we'll try one more time. Okay, there it is. Let's go for cheats. Let's go for the unlimited strain. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and try again. I don't really care where we start. Apparently it's Australia. I forgot about that already. So transmissions. We're going to pick literally everything up and just see where the gating mechanism might be. Could be behind literally anything. I'd be surprised because none of these would make sense for expanding out the black holes. But you never know. We're going to go ahead and pick all of these up. This takes a second, I know. I'm sorry. You guys might get really triggered by my inefficient mouse pathing or something. I don't know. Do extreme black holes for me. We got the seizures. The seizures apparently unlocks the cannibals, so we figured that out. Get all of this, and that's it. Okay, so there are no other things to pick up. Maybe it's a combo, like when you pick up certain symptoms, you get like a combo. Whoa, hello. You get little pickups, you know, you get certain combos and stuff, like the sneezing, projectile vomit kind of combo and stuff. Maybe. Weirdly enough, despite the fact that we have basically unlimited lethality here if we wanted, we are actually infecting the entire world. Zero effort on my part. That's hilarious. What? It seems to me like going for the massive clone deployment is literally just leading to unlimited infectivity in every country. Huh, unlimited spore burst. Well, that's kind of cool. No healthy people left on the planet, and I am not seeing anything as far as a combo for total Earth consumption. So, yeah. That's either bugged or not correctly implemented, one or the other. Curious what my score is going to be, by the way, given that we pretty much just destroyed the entire world in like a couple of months, which is going to be pretty funny. Can you please stop giving me pop-ups, because at some point I don't care. Oh, they're all focusing on a cure. I mean, this thing just blindsided them, and they're all freaking falling over dead. That's what happens when you have cheats, all right? Don't blame me too much. Come on. Gosh dang it, even with all of this, we're not killing fast enough for my taste. Die faster! Gosh dang it, die faster! There we go. We got 3 stars, 160 days, 160,000 points. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I have no idea where it is. Oh well, super secret combo. I think that maybe it is a lie. It doesn't actually exist. It's to make you keep playing and try to find it. That's a clever trick, sir. I tip my fedora to you. All right, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.